Welcome to Real Talk with Reginald D. I'm your host, Reginald D. In today's episode, we're going to talk about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day for some people is a day of happiness, and for some it's a day of sadness. So you got to realize that Valentine's Day is not just for people in a relationship. Valentine's Day symbolizes one thing, and that is love. It doesn't matter about your relationship status. Valentine's Day is meant to be shared with someone you love. It could be your mother, father, sister, brother, or just your best friend. Here's the thing. If Valentine's Day was just for couples, then every day should be Valentine's Day. You should tell your significant other that you love them every day, and you should show them you love them on a regular. The biggest thing about Valentine's Day is that it produces major revenue. Consumers are expected to spend $25.9 billion on Valentine's Day. That is $2 billion more than the prior year. And I believe the reason it draws so much revenue is because that's one day that you better not forget. Fellas, don't forget Valentine's Day. Whatever you do, don't forget to do something for your significant other. Fellas, I need you to remember that Valentine's Day is on February 14th. It's on that date every year. I don't care if you've been with your mate for 30 years. If you forget Valentine's Day, it's going to be like y'all been together for only 30 minutes. If you're in a relationship, I need you to use Valentine's Day as a day of reflection. Think about your mate and think about the good times and the good moments that you have shared together. That's what's going to keep you stronger. Think about the funny times. I remember back when I was dating my wife. We never had a disagreement or an argument. Even when we got married, we never had a disagreement or argument. To me, that was not normal because every relationship I've been in, we had disagreements and we had arguments about something. So one day, me and my wife were sitting at home, and I said to myself that I'm going to start an argument. And the only thing that I could come up with to argue about was that Bobby Brown was the most talented person on the R&B group New Edition. I knew she would disagree, which she did, and I kept on talking about his success when he went out on his own and all this stuff. My wife finally looked at me and said, whatever, and walked away. Still no argument, which was funny to me. Maybe I didn't pick the right subject to argue about. I always say that my wife and I are from two different worlds. She is a northern girl. I am a southern boy. But one thing I do know is that she is the best thing that ever happened to me, hands down. Let me say this to my single people that's out there. Don't let Valentine's Day put you in a depression because you're not in a relationship yet. I've been there before. But what you got to do is love yourself and do something special for yourself on that day. I need you to know that the person that God has for you is coming for you. Trust me, just be patient. God's timing is not our timing. Now I want to send some love out to my amazing listeners of Real Talk with Reginald D. I'm bursting with gratitude as I share some fantastic news with you. Our community of inspiration, motivation, and real conversation has just hit a milestone that has us all beaming with pride. Guess what, fam? Real Talk with Reginald D has been ranked as number 49 on Feedspot's list of the 80 best inspirational podcasts on the web. And you can find the link in the show notes. I'm absolutely blown away. And it's all thanks to each and every one of you. Your unwavering support, your commitment to self-improvement, and your willingness to engage in these real conversations have made this podcast what it is today. It's not just a number. It's a reflection of the incredible community we've built together. I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to each listener, guest, and supporter of Real Talk with Reginald D. Your stories, insight, and feedback fuel the fire that keeps this podcast going. As we celebrate this achievement, let's also remember why we started this journey, to inspire, to uplift, and to bring about positive change. Your stories matter, your struggles matter, and your triumphs matter. Let's continue this journey of growth and inspiration together. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being part of Real Talk with Reginald D. Let's keep the conversations real, the inspiration flowing, and the positivity spreading. Until next time, keep it real, stay inspired, and remember, your journey is worth celebrating. Thank you for tuning in with Real Talk with Reginald D. If you enjoyed the show, please share with anyone you feel that needs to take this journey with us on being a better you. See you next time.